Hello, Socrates.
Hello, Professor.
Today I would like to talk about truth. The correspondence theory of truth is that a statement is true if, and only if, it corresponds to the way things are. In other words, reality. So let me ask you, how many realities are there?
Many, of course.
Many?
Yes. Everyone has their own reality. Your reality is different from mine.
Ah. It might be helpful to make a distinction between reality and concept of reality. Those are different, are they not?
I don't know. How could I tell if they are different?
This much is certain. If we can explain truth with just one reality, that is preferable to having many. For realities are vast universes, and we should not create more entities than we need to account for our experience. Occam's razor is the notion that we should not multiply entities needlessly for purpose of explanation. This seems right.
I agree, but can we account for truth with just one reality? There are so many disagreements about truth in the world. I'm more certain about so many things than you are, and you are more certain about so many things than I am. So, who decides what is really true?
Of course we can all decide for ourselves, but if you mean what makes something true, I suggest it is the state of the world.
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, suppose we have a disagreement. I believe that, if we jump off of a tall tower, we will float. Suppose you believe that we will fall. Who decides?
I don't know. Do we take a poll?
The laws of the world decide, even if we don't know those laws. We go to the tower and jump. The universe decides which one of us is correct.
That sounds painful, but I see your point. But why then do we all have different opinions on things?
Because we all have different experiences, different needs, and sometimes we need to deceive ourselves. But many times it's because our individual experiences give us unique indications of what the truth is. Evidence about something, for a rational person, changes his or her degree of belief in matters about that thing. Evidence from the one world or reality.
Is that all there is to it? Can it really be that simple?
Actually, yes. There is no need to make the world more complicated. Here is another way to look at it. Suppose you are writing a story with two characters. You may choose to tell the audience how things really are by describing the details of the world in the book.
I see.
But you could also have your two characters believe different things, to different degrees, depending on the experiences they might have had. Maybe one of your characters believes things for good reasons and the other believes things because he or she just wants or needs to.
Okay, I think I could write that story.
So how many realities do you need to describe the background of the story?
Just one, it seems. Although there may be many different ideas of what reality is.
Exactly right. We only need one reality as a backdrop to this story, but there may be many different notions by the characters in the story about what is really true. We know what the truth is in the story because we are writing it. And if we write it well, our audience will know what is true, but that doesn't mean the characters in the story have to know the truth.
So in the real world, maybe none of us know what is true, but that doesn't prevent there from being a truth, a real world behind it all.
You have found wisdom, grasshopper.
Oh, except I'm not a grasshopper. Haha.